Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise here in year number 5. Last episode, we saw this Freebooters make some roster moves before the playoffs, signing right fielder Hoban Bambino and reliever Bradley Bowler to the team, and then also go into the first round against division rival the Wild Pigs and sweep them out of the playoffs 18-2 and 4-3. Also watch the 4-seeded Sawteeth upset the number 1 seeded Blowfish, and which means we'll be having home field advantage here in the conference finals against the lower seeded Sawteeth. On the mound for us in game number 1 will be veteran Tusker Fuss, as he will face left-hander Meow Bubkins, who we faced in the playoffs last year in the finals. I believe we were playing the Buzzards, our original team. So Bubkins will be on the hill for the Sawteeth, and we will have Fuss. Here's the lineup for the first game today. It'll be Reliable leading off at shortstop, locked in. Third baseman Christopher Woody will bat second. Catcher Effort Ho will bat third. He is locked in. Stump Pitts, who's now mostly rested from his injury in game 1, he'll bat fourth at first base. Hoban Bambino will bat fifth in right field. Niko Jennings will bat sixth in center field. Cole Salmon will bat seventh at second base. Hop Brown will bat eighth at the DH role. And batting ninth will be left fielder Martin Polbean. Let's jump into the action here, as we'll be at home for game number 1. Alright, this matchup will be a good sense of the tone for the series. We want to set a good tone here. If we don't have a good first game, it's going to be really hard to come back against the Sawteeth. They've already proven they can knock off a better team, and they have momentum. So we need to stop their momentum and keep them down. Otherwise, they will rise to the challenge and knock us out before we have a chance to face them proper. Leading off first for the Sawteeth will be catcher Sting McGee, and then it'll be Michaela Compton and Valerie Painter after him. McGee is DHing today, actually. He's hitless in the playoffs. After him will be right fielder Michaela Compton, who's locked in. First baseman Valerie Painter, who's playing hurt. Catcher Harmony Strauss, who is on fire. Left fielder / Trips will bat fifth. Batting sixth is second baseman Pepe Vinicio, who is tense. Batting seventh is center fielder Bryson Stokes. Batting 8th, third baseman Ian Fielder, and batting 9th, shortstop Dig Edforto, the former freebooter himself. Fuss ready, here we go. Fuss, of course, making his debut here in the postseason. Had a solid year, 2-1 record, ERA just over 3.5, not a bad year for Tusker at all. But for active for McGee here, as he's behind 1-2 in the count. Grounder and hold a short. Reliable will backhand and fire. 1 down. Good play. Brings up right fielder Michaela Compton, who's locked in, hitting .286. 2 homers, 4 RBIs in the postseason for the right fielder. Had a good first series against the Blowfish. Grounded this short on the second pitch. Reliable to his left. Cuts it off. 2 down. Got to bring up first baseman Valerie Painter, who is hitless in the postseason and was injured at some point earlier in the series. Dribbler to short. Reliable charges and fires. That is a 1-2-3 inning for Fuss here to start the game. Bottom 1, Reliable, Woody and Ho to up first against Bubkins. Shortstop Hester Reliable's locked in, hitting .700 on the postseason with a homer and 4 RBIs. Low pitch active here for the shortstop. Ooh, caught the corner with that heater, 1-2. Slider at the knees, dribbled to second. Easy play for Vinicio, 1 down. Gotta bring up third baseman Christopher Woody, hitting .300 in the postseason with a homer, 3 RBIs. Curve ball down and in, skied to left center. Should be an easy rundown for trips. 2 down. Now to bring up catcher Everett Ho, who's locked in, hitting .714 with 1 RBI. Two on the count as Ho is taking all the way here so far. Check high, good take, 3-1. Curveball at the knees, Ho turns on it, rips it into left center field, looking for the high wall. It is off the top of the fence, and that will be extra bases for Ho. 2-out double will keep the inning alive for Stump Pitts, who had last game off to rest his injured foot. He is hitting 1,000 in the postseason with 3 RBIs. Swung through a high heater, 0-1.
No, inside. No, that's high.
Good high on the check swing, 2-1. Screwball at the knees, skied to right center field. This should be an easy rundown for Compton to end the inning, and she'll make the catch. To do just that, scoreless through 1 to the second. Strauss, Trips, and Benicio to up against Fuss. Harmony Strauss, the catcher, is on fire right now, hitting .571. 2 solo homers in the postseason. And she also has outside pitch active here.
No, that's low. Ball, that's inside.
Grounder at the middle hard, and that's a base hit for Strauss. First hit today for the Sawteeth has her on to lead off the inning. Brings up Trips, the left fielder, hitting .143. 2 RBIs on the postseason. Has contact for his right-hander active here. Curveball away in the first pitch, skied to center field. Jennings back a few steps to his right. Center fielder there to make the catch, 1 down. Brings up the 6-hitter, second baseman Pepe Benicio, who is tense, hitting only $125 in the postseason, which is a 1-for-8 clip. Check swing low, call to strike the knees, 1-2 the count to Benicio. 2-2 as the fastball's high and in. Down and away, swung through it, strike 3, and that's a punch out for Fuss, his first today. 2 down, and that'll bring up the center fielder Bryson Stokes, hitting .333 with 2 RBIs. Fastball down and in, grounded to short. Liable to his left, cuts it off, fires to first in time, and that ends the inning. As Fuss puts another 0 on the board. Bottom 2, Bambino, Jennings, and Salmon do up. Here's a newcomer, right fielder Hovind Bambino, hitting .400 in the postseason. 3 RBIs so far. Slider down at the knees. Bambino sits on that location, drives it dead center field. He gets it off the top of the batter's eye as it goes to Stokes. It'll be a leadoff double for Bambino as he just missed a home run by inches. Brings up center fielder Niko Jennings, who is tense right now, hitting only .125 in the postseason. Him, like Benicio, only batting 1-for-8. Fastball up the letters, high hopper up the middle, a 4-0 to first with the hit on the fielder's choice, 1 down. Bambino gets to third, and that'll bring up Salmon. Second baseman's locked in with a .556 average, 2 homers, 4 RBIs in the series against the Wild Pigs. Screwball at the knees, 0-1. Away with the curveball, 1-1. Fastball inside, ripped hard to right field by Salmon as he gets it in there for a base hit. RBI for Salmon, puts the Freebooters on the board first. 1-0 the score. Brings up DH Bad Hop Brown, batting 8th today. Hitless in the first game against the Wild Pigs and then sat out the second game because he was tense.
That's inside.
2-0 the count to Brown. Slider middle in, ripped into the left center gap. That will 1-hop to the wall. Extra bases for Brown here. Rounding third is going to be, can't remember his name, Salmon, as he scores from first. RBI double for Brown. It is now 2-0 Freebooters. And that'll bring up 9-hitter left fielder Martin Polbean, hitting 4-for-9 in the postseason, a .444 average with 1 RBI. Pulled foul, 0-2 the count to Martin. Fastball middle in, line to center field. That is a base hit. Runner will hold at third as Brown does not run well. Runners at the corners with one down for the leadoff hitter, Reliable, who's 0 for 1. Bumpkins now tense here. Curveball at the knees, ripped to second, right at Benicio, and makes a nice catch, 2 down. Saving extra bases, that'll bring up Woody, 0 for 1. Flew out to left field his first time up. 2-0 the count to Woody as he looks at 2 outside pitches. Make that 3 as it's a 3-0 count now to Christopher. And that's a 4-pitch walk to load the bases as that's the first walk for Bubkins today. Here's Ho, who doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 1. Looking to drive in some runs. For a ball at the knees on the inside corner. Good pitch, 0-1. That one's high, 1-1. Fastball down and away at the knees, line dead right center field. Over for those Stokes to make the catch, and that will get Bubkins out of the jam. Though she does give up 2 runs here in the inning on an RBI double from Brown and an RBI single from Salmon. 2-0 the score to the third. Fielder at fourth though, and McGee up against Fuss. Here's third baseman Ian Fielder batting 8th today for the Sawteeth, hitting only .286 in the postseason. Liner to center field. That is a base hit for Fielder. Leadoff on here in the third for the Sawteeth. That'll bring up shortstop Dick at fourth though, who's locked in, hitting .333 in the postseason with an RBI. One and 1 the count. Make that 2-1. Change up at the knees, dribble back to the mound. Fuss can't handle it. Reliable has to go to first. In time to get a 4-0 on the fielder's choice. 1 down. That should have been a double play had Fuss fielded it cleanly. Brings up McGee, 0 for 1. Runner in scoring position for him. Dribbler to the right of the mound. Fuss off on the bare hand. Fires to first on the fielder's choice. 2 down. His fielder's to third, and that'll bring up Compton, 0 for 1. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Pulled like foul again, 0-2. Ball down and in, fouled off. Compton stays alive. Receiver down in the way, chased outside, dribbled in the hole to short. Ronaldo bare hands and fires in time. That is going to get Fuss out of the inning and put another 0 on the board. As he strands the runner at third. Bottom 3, Freebooters still up 2. Pitts, Bambino, and Jennings do up. Here's Stump, 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up. About the knees is lined up the middle, and that will be a base hit. First hit for Stump today. He's 1 for 2. Leadoff man on. As Bubkins is tense, now to bring up Bambino. Doubled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Then came in to score on Salmon's single. Ball down in the way, blooped in the left center. That's going to get over the leaping shortstop's glove for a base hit. First 2 batters on for the Freebooters here in the third. Have them in business. That'll bring up Jennings, 0 for 1. Curveball at the knees, called a strike, 0-1. Slider away, popped up by Jennings, left center and shallow. Trips over for it. Makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up Salmon, singled in a run his first time up and then scored on a double. He's 1 for 1. Still his inside pitch active here. Slider low, ball 1. Curveball up and away is outside, 2-0. Fastball down the middle, lined in the left field. That is another base hit, as that will load him up here. As that ball went right to Trips, who gets it in quickly. Base is juiced for Brown, who doubled in a run his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Say we're looking for the suicide squeeze. Fastball up, sky to right field. That should be deep enough to score Pitts from third. He tags, and he will score on the sac fly by Brown. It is 3-0 Freebooters. I bring up Polbean, singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1, looking to drive in another run. Change it down the middle, pulled foul, 0-1.
Ball, that's up.
Fastball high, 1-1.
Ball outside.
Heater away, 2-1 the count to Martin. Slider up and in, foul back, 2-2.
No, that's inside.
Fastball down and in, ball 3. Runners will go with the pitch. Fastball down the middle. Polbean drives it deep right field. Did he get enough of it over the fence? Yes, he did. It's out of the reach of the fielder. It's a 3-run bomb for Martin Polbean. His second career postseason home run, yet he still has yet to hit a home run in the regular season in any capacity. 6-0 Freebooters as they break it open. Here's Reliable, 0 for 2. Bubkins now rattled after the homer.
Ball inside.
1-1 the count to Hesto.
No, inside.
Inside misses, 2-1. Fastball up and away, hitting the hole, off the diving third baseman's glove. Ricochets to the shortstop, but it's going to be late to first as it's an infield single for Reliable, who's 1 for 3. I'll bring up Woody, 0 for 1 with the walk. So that was the 10th hit given up by Bubkins here today.
No, inside.
Inside heater misses, ball 1.
Outside.
Screwball away, 2-0. Fastball down and in, taken for a strike, 2-1 to Woody. Curveball at the knees, dribble up the middle, diving is a Fordo to his left to cut it off. Will fire to first in time to get Woody, and that ends the inning. But the Freebooters tack on 4 runs, with the big blow being the 3-run homer from Polbean after the sac fly from Brown. 6-0 to the 4th. Painter, Strauss, Trips do up against Fuss. Here's Valerie Painter, 0 for 1 today.
Ball, that's outside. No, that's high.
2 on the count here from Fuss. Hard grounder to third, right at Woody. He'll make the play. 1 down. Fuss now locked in. That'll bring up Strauss. 1 for 1 with the single today.
Ball, that's low.
Check swing low. 1-1.
No, that's
Fastball up and in is high. 2-1. Change up away. Pulled foul by Strauss. 2-2 the count. Dribbler to short, right at Reliable. He'll make the play. 2 down. Strauss down a locked in mojo, and that'll bring up Trips 0 for 1. Fouled off on the first pitch, 0-1.
That's outside. No, that's high.
2 on the count now as Fuss falls behind here. Change it down, grounded hard at the middle, and that's a base hit for Trips. It'll be 1 for 2 as that hit will extend the inning here in the 4th. And bring up Benicio 0 for 1.
Ball, high.
2 on the count here as Fuss falls behind again. Falls behind in the count once again. Now it's 3-1. Foul off, full count. Change up at the knees, runner goes on the 2 out full count pitch, and it's dribbled to first. Pitts handles it easily, and that ends the inning. Another scoreless 1 for Fuss. Bottom 4, Ho, Pitts, and Bambino do up. There's Ho, 1 for 2 today with a double. Flew out to center field with the bases loaded last time up. Curveball at the knees, ripped hard at the middle, and that's a base hit. Ho now 2 for 3. So that's the 11th hit today for the Freebooters. Leadoff man on again for the 3rd straight inning. So that brings up Pitts 1 for 2 with a single, and Bubkins is done after 3+ innings, surrendering 11 hits, 1 walk, 6 earned runs, and is responsible for the runner at first. Is coming out of the bullpen is right-hander Garrett Peck, who is locked in. Peck in the postseason has appeared in both games. He has no record, a 0 ERA and a 0.60 whip. He's thrown 5 innings, given up 3 hits, struck out 5. Batting average against 188. Contact versus right-hander active here for Pitts now, as he's 1 for 2 with a single today. Heater high, 2-0 the count. Heater away, 3-0 the count to stump, as composed activates for Peck. Slider caught the away corner, 3-1. Fastball up and in, turned on by Pitts, hitting the right center field, but that's not going to get away from Stokes, who makes the catch, 1 down. Going to bring up Bambino, 2 for 2 today. Singled his last time up. He's also doubled. Take outside. Good pitch. 2-0 the count. Fastball up, swung late by Bambino. 2-1. High and in. 3-1 as composed activates again for Peck. Fastball up and away. Skied down the left field line. That it stays in play for trips. Down the line. Makes the catch. 2 down. Now to bring up Jennings, 0 for 2 today, still tense. Strike away on the heater, 0-1. Fastball up and in, turned on line to right center. Leaping is Benicio to rob Jennings of a base hit as he just can't catch a break. 0 for 3 today, and that goes to the 5th, still 6-0. Stokes fielder in a 4th, though, due up against Fuss. Here's Stokes, 0 for 1 today. Pulled foul, 0-2 the count. Well, down in the wake, just outside, 1-2. That's popping in his high, 2-2. See him down and in, lined up the middle. Salmon dives, he can't get there, and that'll be a base hit. Leadoff man on in the 5th inning for the Sawteeth, as that's the first hit today for Stokes. He's 1 for 2. Now to bring up fielder, 1 for 1 with a single. Foul off, 0-2 the count. Dribble down and in, dribbled in the hole to 3rd. Reliable backhands it, goes to 1st on the fielder's choice. It was too slow to turn 2, 1 down. Gonna bring up a foot though, 0 for 1.
That's outside.
Fordo dribbles the 3rd pitch up the first base line. Fuss barehands it, flips to the pits, 2 down as the runner goes to 3rd. Gotta bring up McGee, 0 for 2 today. Looking to drive in the first run today for his club. Change up and in, line deep left center field. Pitts, not Pitts. That's the wrong name. McGee gets a hold of that one and drives it into the left center seats. First homer of the postseason for him, as well as his first hit. 6-2 the score as the Sawteeth are on the board. Brings up Compton 0 for 2 as Fuss is no longer locked in. Fastball down and in, grounded in the hole to short. Reliable backhands it and fires. In time to get Compton, and that ends the inning. But Fuss makes his first mistake, hanging a changeup to McGee, who crushes it into the seats. 6-2 the score to the bottom of the 5th. Salmon, Brown, and Polbean do up against Peck. Here's Salmon, 2 for 2 today, 2 singles, and he's also driven in a run today. Good lie on the slider. Slider up and in, hard grounder at the middle for Salmon. That's his 3rd hit today. He's 3 for 3, keeping his hot hitting going. Gotta bring up Brown. Zach flies last time up driving in a run. He's also doubled in a run. 1 for 1 today. Change up away, caught the zone, 1-1. Change up inside, turned on by Brown, but foul, 1-2 as Whiffer activates. Slider low in the dirt, 2-2. Fastball middle in, Brown jumps on it, hits it pretty deep, dead center field. But it goes to the deepest part of the park, and Stoke runs it down, 1 out. Brings up Polbean, 2 for 2 today. 3-run homers last time up. He's also singled. The big blow so far in the game for the Freebooters. Change up at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Slider down and in, grounded to 2nd. Benicio flips to 4th, 0-1. On to 1st, that's a double play, and that will end the inning. Peck gives up a hit, but it's erased on a double play ball to the 6. Still 6-2. Painter, Strauss, and Trips do up. Painter 0 for 2 today.
That's up. Ball, that's outside.
2-1 the count as Fuss falls behind to Painter. Change it middle of the plate, lined in the left center. That'll be a gapper as it gets all the way to the wall out there. Jennings plays the carom well, though, and that will hold Painter to just a single. Leadoff person on again, and that'll bring up Strauss. 1 for 2 with a single today.
Outside. That's inside.
2 on the count from Fuss. 2-seamers low, 3-1. Well, down in the way, line to second. Salmon dives, can't get there, and that's base hit in the right field. First 2 batters on for the Sawteeth here in the 6th, as that brings Trips to the plate. 1 for 2 with a single today. Two-seamer away, fouled off. 0-1.
No, inside.
Fastball up and in, misses. 1-1. Well, down in the way, dribble back to the mound. Fuss to third with it. 1. Woody to first. Late on the fielder's choice. Hey, Lawai, how's it going? Yes, go Booters. We're in the conference finals already. Defending our title. RBI man active for Benicio here as he's hitless today. 0 for 2.
No. Low.
2-1 as Fuss falls behind in the count once again. Fastball away, bloop to center. That'll be a base hit, and that's probably going to score a run. Runner going for third as well as Trips will beat the throw. RBI single for Benicio. It's now 6-3 as the tying run comes to the plate for the Teeth. It is Bryson Stokes. Center fielder singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2 today.
Ball, outside.
Two-seamer ways outside. Ball 1.
Ball, that's inside.
Fastball middle in, misses. 2-0. Fuss now 10s here. Curveball caught a strike. 2-1.
Ball.
Down and in is inside. 3-1.
Take your base.
Fastball down in the way. Check swing low. Ball 4. First walk for Fuss as he loads the bases here.
The third baseman, Ian
Yeah, that's the sad truth. But thank you. I appreciate it. That'll bring up fielder. 1 for 2 today with a single. Bases loaded. 1 down in the 6th. Fuss is done here after 5 1/3 innings. He gives up 8 hits. A walk, 3 earned runs, and a strikeout recorded. He is responsible for all the runners on base. Who are we going to go to? Well, it's time for him to earn his worth. Coming out of the bullpen is new addition long reliever Bradley Bowler, who we picked up on the free agent wire before the playoffs began. Bowler making his Freebooters debut in the regular season. Bowler was 0-1 with a 3.55 ERA and a 1.58 WHIP. He gave up, in his 3 appearances on the season, he gave up 5 runs. 12 2/3 innings thrown, 16 hits given up, 1 of them a homer, hit 2 batters, walked 4, and struck out 7. Batting average against a 3.02, which is actually statistically the best of all of our relievers. So, yeah. Bowler ready? Here we go. Funny thing, Bowler we faced in the postseason last year, so postseason's nowhere new for him. We just beat the piss out of him. Slider breaks outside from Bowler. Ball 1.
ball inside.
2-0 the count. Two-seamer up, ripped in the corner in left field. That'll be an extra base hit. Now drive in 2. Single for, I can't remember his name. Single for fielder, drives in 2. It's now 6-5 as the Fortos do up. The old Freebooter 0 for 2. Both those runs will go to Fuss as Bowler is immediately tense. That's fantastic. Got off by a Forto, 0-1.
Ball outside.
Change up away, check swing, 1-1. Two-seamer down and in, swung over it, 1-2. Tough out active for a Forto. Right it down in the way, fouled off. Yep, we got ourselves a pretty big jam. You're not wrong.
That's high.
Beat her high, 2-2. Up, chased it high, strike 3. First punch up for Bowler, 2 down. Gotta bring up McGee, 2-run homer last time up and a high changeup. First hit of the postseason for Sting. Drove in the first 2 runs for the Sawteeth. Changeup at the knees, called a strike, 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. Whiffer active for McGee. Slider down and in. Taken. Two-seamer inside. Taken again, 2-2. Fastball down and away, fouled off. Down and in. Fouled off again. McGee fighting for all he's got. Called strike 3 on a fastball away. Bowler gets out of it and keeps the lead. Although the Sawteeth cut it to a 1-run deficit with 3 runs. All to fuss. Bottom 6. 6-5 the score. Reliable Woody and Ho. Top of the lineup to up against Peck in his 3rd inning out of the pen. Good pitching from Bowler to get us out of that. And that'll bring up Reliable. Singled his last time up. He's 1 for 3 today. Now locked in again. Contact first right-hander active for the first time today. So the starter was a left-hander. Fastball down, line left field, base hit for Reliable. He's now 2-4. On at first, and that'll bring up Woody. 0 for 2 with a walk. Change up outside, ball 1. Inside, 2-0 the count to Woody. Fastball away, foul off, 2-1. 3-1 the count now as Composed activates for Peck. Fastball up, line to right. Diving Vinicio to make a catch. Great play and good idea by Reliable not to get doubled off. I bring up Ho. Singled his last time up. He's also doubled. He's 2 for 3 today. Slider down and in, called a strike to Ho, 0-1. Chased it outside, 0-2. Up and away, grounded, dribbled by, knocked down by Painter. She'll flip to the pitcher in time to get the out on the fielder's choice. 2 down. That'll bring up Pitts, 1 for 3 with a single. RBI chance with a runner in scoring position. Fastball away, ball 1. Pitts still not fully healed from his foot injury he suffered in game 1. And it looks like they're going to intentionally walk him. They will, in fact, as they're going to pitch around Pitts to face the 5-hitter, which is Hoven Bambino, who has RBI, man. Peck playing with fire here. Bambino 2 for 3, and he is coming out as right-hander Rocket Ramon will come out of the bullpen. All right, well, in the postseason, Ramon has appeared in 1 game. He has given up no runs or a hit. In his 2 innings he threw, he has struck out 5 of the 6 batters he faced. Holy shit. Ramon feeling it right now. Okay. All right, Rocket's going to pitch to Bambino. See how this goes. Change up low, ball 1. Fastball away, fouled off, 1-1. Fastball away, popped up, shallow left field. This could be a Bermuda Triangle situation, but fielder there to make the catch, and that it gets them out of the jam. To the 7th, it's still a 1-run game. Compton, Painter, and Strauss do up against Bowler. Compton up first, 0 for 3 today. No longer locked in. Swung through a changeup, 0-1. Definitely looking fastball there. Bowler falls behind 2-1. Make that 3-1. Slider away, fouled off, full count. Fastball middle in, check swing called, ball 4. First walk for Bowler today. Tying run on base to start the inning. Here's Painter, 1 for 3 with a single. Steeler active over there for Compton. Pick off the first, nothing doing. Two-seamer away, grounded hard to Salmon. He'll flip the second 1. Reliable to first. Double play, and the base runner's erased. Brings up Strauss, who's still on fire. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles.
Ball, that's low.
Liner down the third base line, 1 hopper. Woody backhands it cleanly. He'll fire in time, and that gets Bowler out of the inning with a 0. Bottom 7. Jennings, Salmon, and Brown go up against Ramon. Here's Jennings, 0 for 3 today, unfortunately. Just can't catch a break. Robbed on a nice leaping play by the second baseman Vinicio last time at bat.
Ball.
Ooh, good pitch from Ramon. Caught the corner. Slider down in the way, blooped into center. That's a base hit for Jennings. His first hit today. He's 1 for 4. Finally in the hit column. I bring up Salmon. Cole is 3 for 3 today. 3 singles and an RBI. Change up at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and in, hard grounder in the hole to short, pass to Fordo's glove in the left. That's the 4th hit today for Salmon, his 4th single. First 2 batters on for the Freebooters, and then I bring up Brown. 1 for 2 today, he's hit an RBI double and a sac fly. Ramon no longer locked in. Good fastball at the letters, 0-1. Way inside, 1-1. Fastball middle of the plate. Brown looking for the right center gap. Hits it well. That will get in there. 1 hop to the walls. That should be extra bases. 1 run scores easily. Second runner coming around as well. 8-5 the score on the 2-run double by Brown. I bring up Polbean. A 3-run homer today and a single. He's 2 for 3. Almost hits him with that pitch. Chased it in the dirt. Ramon gets Brown in a rundown between second and third. He'll be out. Good play, and that'll be 1 out. And that'll bring up Reliable. 2 for 4, 2 singles. Holbein over at first. Fastball down and in. Ripped to right center field. That's going to be in the gap. That gets by Compton all the way to the wall. Jennings will have a double as Polbean's going to round third and try and score. Throw from Vinicio is late. It is an RBI double for Reliable. 9-5. Good insurance inning here, and that'll bring up Woody 0 for 3 with a walk, as Ramon is now tense.
That's outside.
Swung late at a heater high, 1-2 the count to Woody. Fastball down and in, turned on line to left. It's going to be right at trips though, 2 down. Hardly had to move to make that catch. That'll bring up Ho, 2 for 4, double to single. Flew out his last time up. Good eye low, ball 1. Fastball up and away is fouled off, 1-1.
Ball outside.
Good take high and away, 2-1. Fastball down and away, dribbled to short, easy play for a Fordo, and that will end the inning. Freebooters, though, get 3 insurance runs as they extend the gap to 4 again. To the 8th, 9-5. Trips, Vinicio, and Stokes do up. Trips 1 for 3 with a single.
Go inside. Ball inside.
2 on the count as Bowler falls behind. Make that 2-2.
That's outside.
He's down in the way, outside, missing the corner, 3-2. Fastball up and in line to third. Woody dives to his left to make a nice stop. 1 down. Great play, Christopher, and that'll bring up Vinicio. RBI single last time up. He's 1 for 3. Slider middle of the plate, popped up, shallow center. Jennings in on it. Makes the catch, 2 down. Bring up Stokes, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Bowler head 0-2. Bring it down and in, bloop left field shallow. Polbean coming on, slides, makes a nice catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Bowler. Bottom 8, 9-5, still the score. Looking for some more insurance runs. Middle of the lineup up, Pitts, Bambino, and Jennings. 4, 5, and 6. Pitts 1 for 3 today. Intentionally walked last time up. He's also singled. Change up away, Pitts jumps on it, drives it deep, dead center field. That is gone over the deepest part of the park. First of the postseason for Pitts, and that makes it 10-5. Another insurance run. That's what we need. That'll bring up Hoban Bambino, the right fielder. 2 for 4 today, double and a single. Hanging changeup, line to right center. That drops in front of Stokes' slide for a base hit. Third hit today for Bambino. He's 3 for 5. Yes, and that'll bring up Jennings. 1 for 4 with the single. As Ramon will exit, as closer K Freak will come on, the former Freebooter, looking to shut it down. Frequin has made 1 appearance in the postseason. She got the save in that appearance, giving up 2 hits in an inning. Batting against 400 again. Jennings only 1 for 4 today with a single as he's still tense. 2-seamer middle in is skied to center. Should be an easy play for Stokes. Makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up Salmon, 4 for 4 days so far. 4 singles and an RBI. Taken high on the heater, 0-1. 2-seamer away, caught the stone, 1-1. Screwball up and in, bloop to center. Fordo can't make the catch. That'll be the 5th hit today for Cole Salmon. He's got 5 singles, 5 for 5. That'll bring up Brown, 2 for 3, 2 doubles, and 4 RBIs on the line score. He doubled in 2 runs last time up. 1-1 the count. 2 on the count. Fastball middle in, turned on line to the left field. A Forda with a nice diving stop. He's going to get a double play as that look had base hit all over it. Great play by Dig to get him out of the inning, but we get an insurance run on the home run by Pitts. 10-5 to the 9th. Fielder Forto and McGee do up. Fielder 2 for 3 today, 2 singles and 2 RBIs. Bowler's done here after 2 2/3, giving up a hit, a walk, and striking out 2. I'm going to let Farmer have the 9th. It's not a save situation, so hopefully she doesn't fuck this up, but she definitely, the rookie needs an appearance here so that we should get some postseason experience under her belt. Farmer had an up and down year as our closer, getting 3 saves on the year, but also blowing 3 of them as well. Also went 1 and 2 in the actual season, losing on opening day in extra innings as well as the regular season finale in extra innings. She also was saved by a walk-off hit by Niko Jennings in her 1 win after she blew the game. 2-2 the count here to fielder. Fastball up and in, line to first. Pitts dives, can't get there, and that's base hit. Bambino gets it in, and then leadoff man on. Brings up Eforto, 0 for 3 today. 2-0 the count. 3-0 the count as Farmer cannot find the zone all of a sudden. Slider in there at the knees, 3-1. Fastball in at their knees, full count. Fastball up and away, high, ball 4, and Farmer walks Eforto. First 2 batters on him, that'll bring up McGee, 1 for 4, 2-run homer today. Slider inside, chased it, 0-1. Fastball up and away, fouled off, 0-2. Whiffer and K-Man active. Slider down and in, check swing low, 1-2. Fastball down and away, dribbled to first. Hits charges, he'll flip to Farmer in time, 1 down as both runners advance. That'll bring up Compton, 0 for 3 with a walk. Slider up and away, line to right center field. Bambino runs it down in the gap for the second out as the lead runner tags. Throw coming in. Just late, it's a sac fly for Compton, 10-6. That'll bring up Painter, 1 for 4 with a single. Last chance here for the Sawteeth. Fastball up in the first pitch. Caught a strike, 0-1 as Farmer's tense. Slider down and away, rip foul, 0-2. Fastball up and away, chased it outside, strike 3. First punch out for Farmer in the postseason, and that ends the game as the Freebooters win 10-6. As we take game 1 in the series. Good offensive days, we get 20 hits and put 10 on the board as we hold off the charge from the Sawteeth middle innings. Everybody in the Sawteeth lineup got a hit except Compton and Forto. Both of them did walk, though, so they all got on base at least once. RBIs for McGee on a 2-run homer, Compton a sac fly, Benicio an RBI single, Fielder a 2 RBI single. And on our side, everybody got a hit except Woody, who was 0 for 4, but he did walk, so everyone in our lineup got on base as well. 3-hit day for Reliable, who singled in a run. 2-hit day for Pitts, who had a solo homer. 3-hit day for Bambino. 5 for 5 day for Salmon, who singled in a run. Brown, 4 RBIs, 1 on the sac fly, 3 on 2 doubles. And Polbean, the 3-run homer, was the big blow. Pitching lines, Fuss gets the win. Bubkins gets the loss. Fuss almost had a quality start. He just couldn't quite get out of his own way in the 6th. And Bubkins got beat up and was out by the 4th. Brown gets the player of the game honors as he had 4 RBIs, followed by Polbean with the 3-run homer, and then Salmon with the 5-hit day. Alright, so we're up 1-0 in the series. Let's see how the other conference finals shakes out. And then we'll jump into game 2, where we'll be on the road as we travel over to El Viejo Stadium. Alright, in the first matchup for the other league, it's the 2-seeded Crocodons at home against the 4-seeded Platypi. And Platypi take a 7-0 victory. Whew. Ansel Caruso had a day. Platypi looking to upset the 2-seed as well, as they already upset the 1-seed with a sweep. Alright, we're going to be sending Ace Winnie Noel to the hill here. 1-0 with a 2.57 ERA and a 1 whip. On the other side, it will be the ace for the Sawteeth, Tugger Herman, who is locked in with a 1-0 record, 1.42 ERA, and a 1.11 whip. Here's the lineup. Reliable leads off at short, and it's still locked in. Woody at third, bats second. Hull bat third at catcher, still locked in. Pitzel at fourth at first base. It's basically the same lineup as the first game. Jennings still 10th. Salmon now locked in as well. Yeah, it's the same lineup. Let's just jump into it. Alright, let's see if we can get the job done in 2 or if we have to play 3. Whew, alright. Going on the road, let's see if we can get the sweep. We're going to be up first here. Reliable, Woody, and Hodu up first against Herman. Reliable locked in, hitting .667 in the postseason with a homer, 5 RBIs. Have a look at Herman's line in his first start in the postseason here. Herman got the win. He gave up 1 earned run in only 6 1/3 innings, giving up 3 hits, walking 4, and striking out 11. Batting average against a 150. So he had a fantastic start, and the bullpen backed him up. Let's see what he can do here against us, as he's locked in as well as Reliable. Chased it in the dirt on the second pitch as Herman off the mound to his right makes the play, 1 down. Brings up third baseman Woody, hitless in the last game, hitting .214 now in the postseason with a homer and 3 RBIs. Two pitches outside to start the at-bat. Change of low, 3-0. Fastball away, caught the zone, 3-1. Change-up away, or two-seamer away, misses. Ball 4, that's a 5-pitch walk. Woody will be on, and that'll bring up Ho, hitting .583, locked in with an RBI in the postseason. Herman's Achilles heel is that he is not very accurate, as that was his 5th walk already in the postseason. He had 4 in his first start. If he can keep the walks in check, he'll be a dominant pitcher. 2-0 count to Ho here. Fastball away, driven down the right field line, looking to get over Compton's head. It will, as it bounces off the base of the wall, as Ho will have extra bases here. And Woody will get the 3rd. 2 in scoring position with 1 down for Pitts. Hitting 750 in the postseason with a homer, 4 RBIs. Hold up. Okay, I thought my son was waking up. Pitts hit his home run last game. Solo shot. Fastball dribbled up the middle under Herman's gloves. That'll get past him. It's an infield single for Pitts, and the run scores. It's 1-0. That'll bring up Bambino. RBI man active for the right fielder, hitting .467. 3 RBIs in the postseason. Bambino 3 hits last game. Ball gets by the catcher, but it's not far enough away as Strauss has a gun. 1-0 the count. Fastball at the knees, line left center. Leaping is a 4-0, but it's out of his reach. That'll get in the gap and into the deepest part of the park as Sampson runs it down. Be a double there for Bambino as Pitts is going to try and score. He will be in there as that's a 2-run double for Bambino. 3-0 the score. Brings up Jennings. Tense right now, only 1 hit last game. Harmon now tense. Jennings chases that in the dirt, 0-2. Chases that one as well, but he fouls it off this time, 0-2. Fastball at the knees, popped up, shallow left field. In on it, the left fielder. Stokes makes the catch, 2 down. Bambino still at second, that'll bring up Salmon, 5 for 5 last game. Locked in, hitting .714 with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. Good eye, low, ball 1. Changing fastball middle in, line to left center field deep, but Stokes there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Still, Freebooters on the board with 3 runs. RBI single for Pitts on the infielder grounder, and then a 2-run double from Bambino. Bottom 1, Trips, Stokes, and Compton do up against Noel. Trips leading off is DHing today, hitting a .182, 2 RBIs in the postseason. Noel in her first start got the win, giving up 2 runs in 7 innings, giving up 6 hits with a home run amongst them and 1 walk. Struck out 8. That average against .231. Change up, chase low, 1-2 the count. He's starting to wake up, isn't he? 2 punch-outs there from Noel in the inning as she gets through it scoreless. To the second, 3-0 to score. Brown, Polbean, and Reliable do up. Brown hitting .286 for RBIs in the postseason, batting 8th today once again. Fastball away, line softly right field. That's in there for a base hit. Leadoff man on once again for the Freebooters as Herman is tense. Gonna bring up Polbean, left fielder hitting .462. Homer, 4 RBIs. Chased it high, 0-2. Blade on the heater up into the letters. Polbean down swinging for the first out. First punch out for Herman, and that'll bring up Reliable for 1. Change up at the knees, sky to right field. Right at Compton for the second out. Brings up Woody, walked his first time up, then scored later on Pitts' single. Change up at the knees, ripped hard at the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball as he gets almost into the corner. Throw coming to third. It is late as Brown is in there. It's a double for Woody. 2 in scoring position with 2 down for Ho, who doubled his first time up as well. Fastball down and in, breaks the bat as it's dribbled to short. Fordo bare hands and fires in time to get Ho, and that ends the inning. To the bottom of the second, we're still up 3. Strauss, Painter, and Sampson do up. Catcher Harmony Strauss leads off, locked in, hitting .545, 2 homers, 2 RBIs in the postseason. Quickly behind 0-2 in the count. Seamer up and away, fouled off. Fastball down in the way, dribbled to short. Reliable bare hands on the charge and fires. 1 down. I'll bring up Painter. Tense right now, hitting .125 in the postseason. Fouled off again, 0-2. Change up and in, chased it inside, strike 3. Third punch out today for Noel. 2 down in the inning, and that'll bring up Sampson. Hitless in the postseason. Did not play last game. Under the short, 1 hopper. Reliable fields it cleanly. That will end the inning as he gets to first in time. 1-2-3 for Noel. To the third, we're up 3. Pitts, Bambino, and Jennings do up against Herman. Here's Pitts. RBI single his first time up on an infield grounder that got under the pitcher's glove behind the mound. Behind 0-2 in the count. His tough out activates for Pitts. Fastball up and in. Line hard to right field past the diving Painter's glove. And that's a base hit. Pitts now 2 for 2. He's locked in, and that'll bring up Bambino. 2-run double his last time up. 1 for 1 today. One and 2 the count now to Bambino. Chased it inside, strike 3. Second punch out today for Herman. 1 down, and that'll bring up Jennings, 0 for 1. Flew out the left field his first time up. Fastball up, fouled off again, 0-2. Fastball at the knees, Jennings jives it, dead center field. Did he get enough of it to the wall? No, it dies at the warning track, 2 down. Leadoff man still at first, and that will bring up Cole Salmon, 0 for 1 today. Fastball at the knees, swung late, 0-1. Curveball down in the way, pulled foul, 0-2. Down and in, changeups, dribbled to second. Benicio makes the play to first, and that ends the inning. Bottom 3, it's still 3-0. Bottom 3 in the lineup do it for the Sawteeth fielder, Benicio and Eforto. Here's Fielder hitting .455. Drove in 2 runs last game on a single. He's only 2 RBIs in the postseason so far. Noelle locked in here after 2 3-up, 3-down innings to start her day. That's the first hit today as Fielder will get it. Leadoff man on in the 3rd. Brings up Benicio. 10th right now, hitting .167 with an RBI. Benicio fouls that off, 2-2 the count. Under down in the way, fouled off again. Seam up and in, chased it inside, strike 3. 4th punch out for Noelle today, 1 down. Except for Forto, hitting .222 in the postseason with an RBI. Fastball away, driven deep, left center field. That's going to be in the gap, and that's going to land in the deepest part of the park. As Jennings will have to run it down. It'll be a double for Forto. As Fielder will score easily from first. It's 3-1. Sawteeth on the board, and Noelle's no longer locked in. Brings up trips 0 for 1. Pulled foul, 0-2 the count. Fastball down and away outside on the check swing, 1-2. Seamer inside, check swing again, 2-2. Letter up and away, taken high, full count. Seamer at the knees, pulled foul. Change up high, grounded hard to second, right at Salmon. He'll go to first on the fielder's choice, 2 down as a Forto gets the 3rd. That'll bring up Stokes 0 for 1. Dribbler to second. Salmon charges, bare hands, and fires in time, and that ends the inning. Sawteeth, though, on the board with a double by a Forto, driving in a run. 3-1 the score to the 4th. Brown, Polbean, and Reliable due up. Here's Paul Brown, 1 for 1 today with a single. Changed away, pulled foul down the left field line, 0-1. Curveball down and in, driven deep, right center field, but running it down will be Sampson, 1 down. Brings up Polbean, 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Chase that inside, 2-1. High, 3-1. Fastball at the knees, grounded hard to second, right at Benicio, 2 down. Polbean now 0 for 2, and that'll bring up Reliable. 0 for 2 today. Change at the knees, ripped down the right field line. That is a fair ball as it gets into the corner. Reliable holds it first with a single as Compton gets it in. 2-out hit keeps the inning alive here for the 2-hitter Woody. Doubled his last time up. He's also walked. He's 1 for 1 today. Good pitch at the letters by Herman, 0-1. Change at the knees, line to right field, but it's right at Compton, and that will end the inning. Bottom 4, it's still 3-1. Compton, Strauss, and Painter due up. Compton 0 for 1. One and 2 the count now. Seamer up and away, foul off, still 1-2. Fastball down and in, hard ground up the middle. Salmon dives, can't get there though, and that's a base hit. Leadoff hitter on here for the Sawteeth in the 4th. That'll bring up Strauss 0 for 1. Slider down and in, dribble to short. Reliable flips the second one. Salmon to first in time. It's a double play, and the base runner's erased. Good Good turn, and that'll bring up Painter 0 for 1. Fouled off again, 0-2, the count now to Painter. Change up and in, swung through it, strike 3, another punch out for Noel, her 5th today. That ends the inning to the 5th, 3-1 the score. Ho, Pitts, and Bambino do up. Here's Ho, 1 for 2 with the double. Curveball down at the knees, line to center field, but it's right at Sampson. 1 down. I'll bring up Pitts, 2 for 2, 2 singles and an RBI today. Fastball middle in, swung late, 1-2. Changeup chase, but fouled off. Curveball at the knees, Pitts turns on it, rips it to right, but it's right at Compton on the line, 2 down. Brings up Bambino, 1 for 2 today with the 2-run double. Dribbler down and in on the second pitch, right at fielder. He'll make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Herman. He's thrown 4 scoreless innings after the bad first inning. Bottom 5, Sampson, Fielder, and Benicio do up. Here's Sampson 0 for 1. Noel locked in again.
That's inside.
1-2 the count now. Sampson swings through the slider. Changeup down in the way out in front of it, strike 3 as he chases it below the knees. 6 punch out for Noel today, 1 down in the inning. That'll bring up Fielder. Single his last time up, he's 1 for 1. Then scored on the double by a fourth though. Dribbler to second there. Salmon charges on the bare hand and fires. 2 down. Benicio 0 for 1. Dribbler up the middle right to Noel. She'll field it cleanly, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning as she gets through the 5th to the 6th. 3-1 the score. Jennings, Salmon, and Brown do up against Herman. Jennings 0 for 2 today, still tense. Herman now locked in. Fastball up, hard grounder in the hole to left. That's going to get past both diving infielders. Base hit for Jennings. He's 1 for 3. Lead off man out in the 6th for the Freebooters, and that'll bring up Salmon 0 for 2. Strike the letters on the heater, 0-1. High, ball 1. Heater away, 2-1. Change fastball at the knees away, 2-2. Fastball middle in, turned on and driven deep, right center field. Did Salmon get enough? Not quite. It's going to die at the warning track as Sampson makes the play, 1 down. Brings up Brown, 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball middle in, swung late, 1-1. Fastball up, line to second, right at Benicio though, as that's an easy second out. Gonna bring up Polbean 0 for 2 today, and now tense after the ground out last at bat. Also struck out. Herman's locked in again. Fastball away, dribble to second, easy play for Benicio, and that ends the inning. Bottom 6, 3-1 still the score. Eforto, Trips, and Stokes do up. Eforto 1 for 1 today with an RBI double. Leads off the inning here against Noel. Slider middle in, hard ground at the middle. Reliable dives and cuts it off. He'll fire to first. In time, 1 down. Nice play. Brings up Trips 0 for 2. Looper on the second pitch, left center field and shallow. Polbean slides, can't get there as it bounces into his glove. Base hit for Trips. He's 1 for 3. Gonna bring up Stokes 0 for 2. Pick off the first, nothing doing. Pick off again. Good save by Pitts on the low throw. Bloop down and then bloop down the right field line. That is a fair ball, as that's going to get into the corner. Bambino cuts it off and he'll get it in. That'll be a double for Stokes as it's second and third with one down. Brings up Compton, 1 for 2 with the single. Oh, 1 pitch coming, slider up and away, swung through it 0-2. Seamer up and in high, chased it, strike 3. 7th punch out for Noel, 2 down in the inning, and then we'll bring up Strauss. Over 2 today, still locked in though, has a good RBI chance to tie the game. Inside heater misses, ball 1. Fastball away, 2-0. Slider up and in, check swing, 2-1. Change it down and in, pulled foul, 2-2. Fastball away, outside, full count. Seamer up and in, swung through it, strike 3. She chased it high. Noel gets out of the jam. 8th punch out today as she gets another 0 on the board to the 7th. It's still 3-1. Reliable Woody and Hodu up against Herman, who's locked in. Here's Reliable, 1 for 3 with a single, also locked in. Good change up by Herman, 0-1. Bouncing curveball, 1-1. Change up inside, turned on, foul, 1-2. Fastball at the knees. Reliable cracks at the center, but Sampson barely has the move for it, 1 down. Brings up Woody, 1 for 2 with a double and a walk today. Curveball middle in, lined hard at the middle, off the diving Afordo's glove in the left center. That'll be a base hit. Second hit today for Woody. He's 2 for 3. Runner on at first with 1 down for Ho. 1 for 3 today with the double. Still locked in. Strike the letters, 0-1. Fastball down in the way. Ho gets under it. Right center field. But he got a little bit too much under it. Sampson there for it. Makes the catch. 2 down. Brings up Pitts, 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI today. Change up outside, ball 1. Fastball down and then bloop to short. Fordo makes the catch in the hole, and that's going to end the inning. As Herman gets through another scoreless one. Bottom 7, still 3-1. Painter, Sampson, and Fielder do up. Painter 0 for 2 today. Turned on by Painter, fouled off, 1-1. Seamer up and away, driven deep by Painter, right center field, going back Bambino to one track the wall. He leaps out of his reach. It's a home run. First in the postseason for Painter, and that makes it a 1-run game. It's 3-2 as Noel's no longer locked in. Brings up Sampson 0 for 2 today. One and 1 the count. Slider down and in low. 2-1. Fastball away. Hard grounder in the hole. Salmon dives. You can't get there, and it's base hit. Tying run on with none down here in the 7th. Brings up Fielder. 1 for 2 with a single. Change it down and in. Pulled foul. 0-1. Slider down low. 1-1. Fastball up and in, call the ball as the runner goes. Throw down by Ho is late. It's a stolen base for Sampson. For Super, that's his first attempt of the postseason. He's 1 for 1. Tying run in scoring position with the 2-1 count to Fielder now. You see me down and in, grounded to short. Reliable looks the runner back. He'll go to first, 1 down. Gotta bring up Vinicio, 0 for 2 today. RBI man active for the second baseman. Right away on the first pitch, runner goes, throw down is late. It's a stolen base for Sampson. He's now 2 for 2. Fastball up, popped up, shallow right center field. This might be deep enough to score the runner. Bambino locks up and fires. Late, it's a sac fly, and that ties the game up at 3. 2 down, here's a Fordo, base is empty. RBI double today, he's 1 for 2. Fastball away, ball 1. Rider down and in, called a strike, 1-1. Seaman down in the way, grounded up the middle of the second. Salmon dives. He can't make the play. So Fordo will reach with a 2-out single to bring the top of the lineup up. Here's Trips, 1 for 3 with a single. Noel done after 6 and 2/3 innings, giving up 3 runs on 8 hits, walking, I don't think she walked anybody. And striking out 8. She's in line for a no decision. Coming out of the bullpen will be right-hander Kingston Parra. Rookie making his second appearance of the postseason in his first one, which is back in Game 1 against the Wild Pigs. He recorded the save, going 2 innings, giving up 1 hit, 1 walk, and striking out 1. Batting average against 167. Fastball down and in, grounded hard to short, right at Reliable, who makes the play to first. In time, and that ends the inning. But Noel blows the lead thanks to a solo home run from Painter and a sacrifice fly. 3-3 the score to the 8th. Bambino, Jennings, and Salmon do up. Bambino 1 for 3. 2-run double today as Herman done after 7 innings. Gets a no decision for his troubles, giving up the 3 runs on 8 hits and walking 1 batter. Coming out of the bullpen is closer Kay Freeman. Guess they really want to keep it scoreless. Freeman, no record in the postseason. 2 appearances, recording 1 save, giving up 3 hits in 2 innings. Batting average against 375 currently. We did not do very well against Freeman last game. So, good move by the AI to choose her. 2-0 fastball down the middle, swung through it, 2-1. Fastball inside, hard ground to the first, right at Painter, 1 down. Go figure. Bring up Jennings, 1 for 3 with a single. Still tense though, unfortunately. Screwball down and in, blooped up the middle, diving Benicio to make the stop. Jennings almost beats it out, 2 down. Fuck that game. Here's Salmon, 0 for 3. Screwball down and in, driven deep left center field. That's going to hang up, though, as Sampson runs it down. He'll make the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Freeman. To the bottom of the 8th, Stokes, Compton, and Strauss do up against Parra. Stokes 1 for 3 today with a double. He's also struck out once. Curveball up the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball inside, 1-1. Work ball down and away, fouled off, 1-2. Change up and in, inside, 2-2. Slider up and away, line to second. Salmon therefore makes the catch, 1 down. That'll bring up Compton, 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball down, ball 1. Ball down and away, called a strike, 1-1. Slider away, swung through it, 1-2. Change up and in, fouled off. Fastball down and in low, 2-2. Work ball down and away, dribbled below the knees to first, hits there, makes the play himself, 2 down. I'll bring up Strauss, 0 for 3. Slider down and in, bounces, ball 1. Work ball down and away, low, 2-0 as it bounces as well. Fastball up and in, bloop the third on the liner. Woody there, makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Parra. To the 9th, we're still tied at 3. Brown, Polbean, and Reliable do up against Freeman. There's Brown, 1 for 3 today with the single. Screwball, fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Chased it up and in, 0-2 as Whiffer activates for Brown. Heater high, misses, 1-2. Fastball middle in, driven deep by Brown to dead center field, looking to get over Sampson, but he runs it down, 1 out. He's a Polbean, 0 for 3 today in tense, as we're going to pinch hit for him. Coming off the bench will be backup catcher Parker Freeman, getting his first at bat of the postseason. Good pitch at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and in, popped up behind the mound. Freeman there, 2 down. Brings up Reliable, 1 for 4 with the single. Strike the letters, 0-1. High, 1-1. Caught the corner away, 1-2.
Ball inside.
Check swing up and in, 2-2. Fastball up at the middle of the zone, lined in the center. Reliable has his second hit today. He's now 2 for 5. That'll keep the inning alive here for Woody. 2 for 3 today. He doubled, singled, and walked. Fastball in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball up, line to center field, another base hit. 2 two-out hits here, keep the inning alive for the Freebooters, as that will bring Everett Ho to the plate, the catcher. 1 for 4 today with the double, still locked in. Freeman will exit as right-hander Garrett Peck, who is on fire, will come out of the bullpen. Peck also appeared last game. He did well against us as well. He's given up no earned runs in 3 appearances, totaling 7 2/3 innings, giving up only 5 hits, 1 walk, and striking out 5. Batting average against him 200 on the year. Ooh, good fastball. Caught the low inside corner, 0-1. Change up at the knees, fouled off, 0-2. Fastball down and in, grounded hard to third, but it's right at fielder, and that will end the inning. Bottom 9, we're still tied at 3. Painter, Sampson, and Fielder look to win it off Parra. Here's Painter, 1 for 3 with a solo homer today. Freeman stays in the game in left field after pinch hitting for Polbean last inning. First pitch changeup low, ball 1. Fastball inside, misses, 2-0. Got it down and away, hard ground at the middle. Salmon dives off his glove into right center field, of course. Base hit for Painter. She's now 2 for 5. Or 2 for 4, and that'll bring up Sampson, 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch forkball down and in is inside, ball 1. Fastball away, line hitting the right center field. Jennings going for it. The burn, Bambino got there first. He'll make the catch, 1 down. Good run down by Hoven. That'll bring up Fielder, 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch curveball down and away, bounces, ball 1. Change up and in on the hit and run, foul back, 1-1. Fastball down and in, dribble to first. Hits goes with it the second 1. Reliable over to Salmon, covering the bag. It's a 1. It's a 3-6-4 double play. You don't see that every day as we get to go to extra innings. Parra gets us there. I bring up Pitts, Bambino, and Jennings against Peck. Here's Pitts. He's 2 for 4 today. 2 singles and an RBI on the line score. Fastball away, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, line to right field. Base hit for Pitts, his 3rd hit today. He is 3 for 5. So he is locked in, and Peck down to locked in as well. Here's Bambino, 1 for 4. 2 RBI double in the first inning. Hitless since. Change up at the knees, 0-1. Check swing away on the heater, 1-1. Change up away, 2-1. Fastball ups, cut through it late, 2-2. Chased it in the dirt, pulled foul. Bambino stays alive, 2-2. Fastball away, chased it late. That was too slow to react. 1 down, and that'll bring up Jennings, 1 for 4 with a single. First punch out today for Peck. Strike the letters on the heater, 0-1. Heater up and in, 1-1. Heater high, 2-1. Fastball up, loop to left field with that drop. No, Stokes runs it down, 2 down. Peck on fire again, and that'll bring up Salmon, 0 for 4 today. Change up in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball, change up away, 2-0. Fastball down and in, grounded to second in the hole. Vinicio fields it cleanly, and that ends the inning. Salmon 0 for 5. Bottom 10, still 3-3. Vinicio, Aforto, and Trips due up. Vinicio 0 for 2 with an RBI as Parra is locked in. Fastball high, ball 1. The ball at the knees, fouled off. Change up at the knees, fouled off again, 1-2. Slider up and in. Swung through it, strike 3. Punch out for Parra. 1 down. He's a fork though. Singles last time up. He's also doubled in a run. 2 for 3 today. First pitch forkball inside. Called a strike. 0-1. Fastball down in the way. Called a strike. 0-2. Tough at active for a fourth though. Curveball down and in. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. Ho catches the bouncer and fires the first. 2 down. Bring up trips. 1 for 4 with the single. Curveball down and in. Called a strike. 0-1. Fastball up and away outside. 1-1. Get down in the way. Fouled off. 1-2. Slider up and in. Check swing inside. Good take. 2-2. Work ball down in the way. Fouled off. Trip stays alive. Fastball down and in. Swung over. It's strike 3. And Parra gets another scoreless inning and another punch out to the 11th. Still 3-3. Brown, Freeman, and Reliable do up. Brown 1 for 4 today with a single. Slider at the knees. Fouled off. 0-1. Fastball at the knees. Brown drives it deep right field, but Compton back to the warning track will make the catch. 1 down. Brings up Parker Freeman, who pinch hit his last at bat. Popped out behind the pitcher. 0-1 today. Fastball up. Pops it up foul. That'll get out of play. 0-1. Fastball at the knees. Grounded softly to second. Vinicio makes the play. 2 down. Brings up Reliable. 2 for 5. 2 singles today. Power versus right-hander and low pitch active here. Slider at the knees. Nails Peck in the balls. And he will reach base on an infield single. 3 for 6 today for Reliable. Bring up Woody. 3 for 4. Double 2 singles and a walk today as Peck is out after the line drive to the gonads. Coming out of the bullpen is right-hander Hugh Jacobs, who did not pitch in Game 1. He's the only reliever not to. Jacobs is 1-0 in the postseason with a 7.71 ERA and a 1.71 whip in his 1 appearance. He did get the win. Gave up 2 runs in 2 1/3 innings, giving up 3 hits. 1 of them a homer, walking 1, throwing a wild pitch, and striking out 1. Batting average against 300 as he looks to keep the game tied. Woody looking for his 4th hit today. Curveball, slider bounces, ball 1. Curveball away, 2-0. Slider caught the inside corner, 2-1. Curveball at the knees. Woody turns on it, rips it down the left field line that had the distance, but it's foul, 2-2. Fastball up, fouled off again. Woody stays alive. Slider down in the way, lined in the right field. That's a base hit as Painter could not react fast enough. First and second now again, as that's the 4th hit today for Woody. I bring up Ho, 1 for 5 with the double. No longer locked in. Curveball bounces, ball 1. Fastball high, 2-0 to Ho. Check swing outside on the heater, 3-0. Fastball inside, caught the zone, 3-1. Curveball middle of the plate, rip foul again, full count. Runners go, slider at the knees, line to right field, that's a base hit. Compton slides, does not make the catch. That'll be an RBI single for Ho as Reliable scores, runner to third, it's 4-3. Freebooters have the lead. That'll bring up Pitts, 3 for 5, 3 singles and an RBI, looking to get some insurance. Jacobs now tense. Slider inside, ball 1. Fastball up, Pitts hits the gap in left center field. That's the insurance we need. Woody scores easily from third. Rounding third and scoring is Ho. It'll be a 2-out double for Pitts, who's in a rundown. 6-3 will be the score as we head to the bottom of the 11th. Stokes, Compton, and Strauss do up as Parra is done here. Good, solid outing. Stokes 1 for 4 with the double. Parra in line for the win. Coming out of the bullpen will be right-hander Ariel Beefy, making her first appearance in the postseason. Or no, second appearance. In her first appearance, she went 1 inning. She went 2 innings, striking out 3 of the 6 batters she faced. That was in Game 2, I believe. Or no, Game 1. That's right, Game 1. She came in a mop-up roll as it was already well out of reach at that point. Liner to right center. That's a base hit on the first pitch. Good start from Stokes. Sawteeth looking to keep their playoff hopes alive. Here's Compton, 1 for 4 with a single.
Number 14. Strike.
Slider away, called a strike, 0-1. Seamer up and in, bloop to right field. Bambino coming on, makes the catch, 1 down. 2 outs away from advancing to the second straight conference league championship finals. Here's Strauss 0 for 4. First pitch curveball down and in. Called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Change up and in. Inside, 1-1. Fastball away, outside, 2-1. Slider down and in, lined up the first base line. Pitts dives, you can't get there. It's foul, though, 2-2. Key-man active for Beefy. Two-seamer away, check swing outside, full count. Fastball up and in. Strauss gets a good piece of that deep left field. Freeman retreating to the fence, leaps, he can't get there. It's a home run. 2-run bomb from Harmony Strauss makes it a run-run game. It's 6-5. Third of the postseason for Strauss as she keeps her team in it. We'll bring up Painter, who has homered today. She is 2 for 4. Single and a solo homer. Beefy now tense. First pitch slider down, ball 1. Two-seamer down and away, swung through it, 1-1. Fastball up and in, taken high, 2-1. Change it down and in, ball 3 as it almost hits Painter. Ball down and away, hard grounder at the middle. Reliable dives, cuts it off, he has to hurry. Gets Painter, 2 down, nice play. 1 out to go, and it's Super Samson. Center fielder 1 for 4 with a single. First pitch fastball popped up, shallow center field. Reliable out for it, calls off Salmon and Jennings. Shortstop makes that catch, and the Freebooters sweep the Sawteeth out of the playoffs. We win the second game 6-5 in 11 innings as we're going to our second straight league championship finals as we are 1 series win away from defending our title and becoming back-to-back champs. Batting lines, everybody in our lineup got hits except Salmon and Polbean and Freeman. 4 hits today for Woody and Pitts, as well as 3 for Reliable, 3 RBI day for Pitts, 1 for Ho, and 2 for Bambino. On the other side, everybody in the Sawteeth lineup got hits except Vinicio, who did drive in a run on a sac fly, though. Fordo, RBI double, 2 RBIs for Strauss on the homer, and Painter, a home run as well. Pitching lines, Noel, 6 2/3, gets a no decision, giving up 3 earned runs on 8 hits, striking out 8 with 1 homer given up. Parra gets his first win in the postseason, going 3 1/3 innings, giving up 1 hit, striking out 3. Beefy gets her first save, going an inning, giving up 2 hits on the 2-run bomb. 2 runs on a 2-run bomb. And then on the other side, Herman, 7 innings, no decision, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, 2 strikeouts. Frequent inning and 2/3, 2 hits, gets it into extra innings for them. Peck, 2 innings out of the pen, he'll take the loss. 2 hits, giving up 1 earned run, 1 strikeout. He falls to 0-1, and Jacobs, a third of an inning, giving up 3 hits and 2 earned runs. Player of the game, Stump Pitts with his 3 RBIs, followed by Christopher Woody with his 4-hit day, and Winnie Noel with her great pitching performance. And with that, the sweep is complete. We beat the Sawteeth in 2 straight, which means we will have 2-3, I think. Yes, we'll have 2, 3, and 1 available for us in the conference finals, in the league finals, if we need Noel. So that means we'll have rookie Pat Griffin on the hill in Game 1, followed by Tusker Fuss Game 2, and Winnie Noel Game 3 if necessary. Let's see who we face. Platypi looking for the upset here as they're at home. They start off well, and they hold on to win 9-6 as they upset the 2 seed as well. So the Platypi have swept the top 2 seeds on their side as we knock off the 3 and the 4 seeds. Alright, I like it. Who did we play in No, we played the Buzzards last year, I believe. If I remember correctly. Yeah, we played the Buzzards last year. Platypi didn't even make the playoffs. But the Buzzards were the 3 seed, so almost deja vu. Almost. Alright, so we will be taking on the Platypi in the championship final, as we will also have home field advantage, as the Platypi are the 4 seed on their side and we were the 2. So we will have second pitcher, rookie Pat Griffin on the hill. He got the win in his first start in the postseason. 3.86 ERA and an 0.86 WHIP. And on the other side, it will be Rhiannon Cannon, the former Moose ace, locked in through a shutout her first time, getting the win. Set the lineup here for that game. We'll call it a day. Woody leads off at third, followed by Ho locked in at catcher. Pitts locked in at first base, also fully rested from his injury. Bambino bats fourth in left field. He'll be at his secondary position, playing for Polbean. Reliable bat fifth, locked in at shortstop. And it's Jennings center field, 10th, batting sixth. Brown bats seventh, DHing. Burns out about eighth in right field, getting the start for Polbean. And Salmon will bat ninth at second base. All right, so there you go, guys. Another playoff series in the books, another sweep. We're now going into the Comp League Championship Finals against the Platypi, looking to win our second consecutive title. Can we do it? Tune in next time to find out. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.